Okay, now we're going to talk about part two. In part two, we're going to talk about different defenses. Now, that one we talked about the cover four, and you want to make sure that you leave these in your audibles. They're not currently in my audibles yet, but I'm going to set those because I run a lot of rigs and I can do that. But if you are in MUT, you have to set your audibles, and that's kind of what I wanted to do here. You want to hit the left trigger. You're going to change cover 2 man, and you're going to just move it to the pinch dog to caress, right? It already comes with the pinch buck 0. Then you're going to change this Tampa 2 because I like to keep my cover 3 sky, and then we're going to go for the cover 4 drop show 2. So we're going to keep my 3 defenses in the field of play. Okay, you want to make sure that you're doing that because you want to potentially audible back to the cover 4, or you want to go to the cover 4, you call the pinch dog to press or whatever. So you want to make sure that those 3 are in your audibles. Very, very important. So we're going to look at the pinch dog to press first. We're going to go against random play. It's not really going to matter here. So same thing that we did before. And if you didn't watch video 1, make sure that you go back and watch video 1. It is a 2-part video. So we're going to base a line, show blitz. Okay, that's going to give the sugar look that we gave before, and we're going to QB contain like we did normal. Once again, Tariq Hill is in there. Okay, so even with this one, if Tariq Hill is on that outside, which he is not, but if he was, what Sammy Watkins is, we would just double tap X, go there, hit X, A, X, back off. Okay, that's what I would do to Tariq Hill even in this cover 2. But we're just going to reset the play because we're not really talking about that. So we're going to base a line, no blitz, base a line, no blitz. Can we get the sugar look? Okay, there we go. We got the sugar look here. Okay, he doesn't sit there. Okay, so with this one, a lot of times I may just call this stock with a contain because it already comes with 5. It already comes with 5 blitzers here. Okay, but it depends on the defensive set, which is very, very important. A lot of times I'll control Edmonds or I'll control the deep blue, but I very rarely will control anyone else unless the running back is lined up on the other side. Then I'll control my linebacker on this side because I want to shut down the screen. Okay, a couple of different adjustments that you're going to call in this, which is the same exact thing as the other one is that you're going to call specific zones for what they're doing. Okay, so if it's something set up like this, I would play the deep high safety, and then I'm going to just blitz A. So I want them to be, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to send 6 on this kind of defense because he may run, and then the same thing I did before is I'm just going to strafe to shut down the run with my deep high safety. Best way to shut down the run because you can user and not give up the big play, which is the most important. Okay, but like I said, they're gonna have specific set of adjustments, and now sometimes I'll even global blitz out of here, then QB contain as well. So like I said, they'll have a specific set of adjustments that I'm gonna call, which are the same exact adjustments as before. It's just out of the cover 2 here, which X is going to be in the hard flat, Y will be in the hook curl or the vertical hook. But if I'm on the line, I'll normally blitz him and I'll play the mid read. So I didn't mean to do that. Y. There we go. I'm sorry. Y, and we'll blitz, and then I would be playing like a mid read. I wouldn't change it. It's still going to say vertical hook, but I'm going to be playing kind of like a mid read. And that's where I would rather play in this because I can play the deep middle from here with my guy. Okay. And then of course I would call B on a hard flat as well, depending on what flat they may be going to. Those guys are going to be on hard flats. Generally the other guy is going to be blitzing, and then I'm going to be in that zone. Only way that I would change it is if they're coming out and running sets. If they're coming out and running sets, then I'll play the deep high safety. Okay, that's how I'm kind of gonna play this cover 2 here. So if they're trying to throw them little slants, I'll just back up in that area of the slants, and I'll follow one to the right or the left, and generally that soft squat's going to help out in shutting it down. Okay. We'll send myself back in the mid read. So that's kind of how I'll play this cover too. If he's consistently hitting the flats, I'll call my flats and then I'll do a mid read. That guy in the middle is almost all the time going to be blitzing. Sometimes I'll run it stock. If they're running like a spread or a doubles, I may run it stock and then I'll shut down the right middle because that's the way I use her. So that's going to be the cover 2 version of it. Same kind of adjustments. The hard flat for each and every single one of them is the left on the analog stick, and this is kind of what makes this play a lot more simple. These defensive adjustments a lot more simple. And then the same thing, sometimes I will go with the B in this play, maybe a QB spy, maybe a hard flat. I don't think I'll ever go vertical hook because I'm generally going to tend to play it out of the linebacker spot with this one, and it's going to give people fits. But of course, going into the mind game of this is just a different play. And if you are in a league where you have to call different plays, this is a different play, but going to give the same exact look, and they're going to be literally just confused at this point, like, what do I do? So this is the second progression of the play that I'll go to, and then we'll get into the third progression here, which I'll just go ahead and let them snap the ball. I don't know, maybe did I do run commit? I may have ran commit, it don't matter. Okay, so the next set of adjustments that I will call is we'll go to the pinch buck 0. And the same thing, we're gonna go base align, show blitz. Okay, so as you can see in this, pay attention to something like this. I see that my user is to re-kill. This is a mismatch from absolute hell. Now I'm not gonna do this ever because there's no way, even Tremaine Edmonds, I'd never be able to cover that. This would be, if I seen something like this is perfect. This would be something more along the lines that I would go to my cover 4 without question. I can't cover him with Tremaine. He's just gonna get cooked. It's the way the game works. But just to show it here in this pinch buck 0, no matter what they're calling, I'll bring out this pinch buck 0 and then I'll base align and show blitz, and that's it. I won't make any more adjustments to this. I don't think it's necessary because it's a 0 coverage blitz. So a lot of the times you're going to be able to get a lot of pressure with this. And a lot of the times you kind of want to line yourself up with the running back, but I don't think that they're going to let Y man up A. Yeah, no, he can't man up A at all. Okay, so what I would do here is I would probably try and flip it or something. Maybe I could flip it. They got that guy on there. Will they let Y now cover A? Yeah, okay. So base align, press. It would bring my guy up, and he's gonna cover to re-kill. This is just a funny play. Like I said, I would never call the 0 coverage blitz out of this. I just wouldn't. That's a tough one to run against. We'll run against. Okay, so this is a little bit better. We'll go to the pinch buck 0, base align, show blitz, give him that sugar look, QB contain. With QB contain, as you can see, I'm on the running back. I don't know why he is not in his place here. He's supposed to be in his place in the sugar look. Okay, that's better. He didn't move. Practice mode was sometimes kind of funny. Excuse me. But we're going to give the same exact look. So, and what's important, and this is why I say this is important playing the mind game, is when you come out in this kind of blitz or in this kind of look, they're not going to know that you're in the pinch buck 0. The pinch buck 0 is one of the best blitzes in the game because you're going to get the best pressure. But if you call it and you do this and you base align and you press, they're going to think that you're blitzing, right? And they're just going to run wheel routes. And it's gonna be kind of hard to get the cover 0 blitz. I wish they would improve the cover 0, all cover 0 blitzes to how real NFL runs cover zero blitzes, it's always going to be one more man than they can block. Because what's going to happen here in this zero coverage blitz, if Kelsey goes out on a route, he's going to cover him. If he doesn't, he's going to blitz. Same thing with Tremaine Edmonds. If the running back goes out on a route, I'm going to go out on a route. If he blocks, I'm going to blitz. That's how zero coverage blitzes work. For some reason, Madden doesn't think it works like that. So you kind of got to manually do it. And at this point, if I'm going to be calling this, he may be blocking a running back. So I might blitz Tremaine Edmonds. And then I'll play Poyer so I can get the extra guy going in there. It's very, very risky to do that. So a lot of times I won't. At that point, I'm hoping that I'm up and I don't have to. But I will call this just to get a little bit of speed in there, blitzing wise, and try and really disrupt what they're trying to do. Okay, so that's gonna be the third play that I'll call. Like I said, you kind of want to mix this in. They're not gonna know when you're running this zero coverage blitz. They're just going to be thinking, hey, you know, this guy is blitzing me like crazy, and I can't get off what I want to get off. Okay, so that's pretty much it for part 2. Thank you for watching. Always remember, embrace the hate and hate everybody.